I am back. Hey, I'm back with I know I said I was gonna come back with a 6-month update, but I was feeling a little anxious. Plus, things look a little different for my 3rd month update. And I got no bands on, but it's good and bad. So I'm gonna get into it. I was just at my orthodontist a few days ago, and we've been running into not issues, but like there's been some little minor mishaps happening. Also, PS disclaimer, every time I go to record a updated video, it's so weird because you see these slight changes of your face daily, weekly, monthly, and you notice it especially after getting any sort of brace change, any sort of adjustments, any sort of bands, anything to help the progression of your brace journey. And each time, like, it takes really until me filming a video and looking at my other videos previously, to really see the difference, good and bad. So I'm gonna explain what's been going on these last 2 months. So first of all, I don't have my bands on we're gonna assume that it's for a specific reason, and that's hopefully the reason that I kind of like brought up. So I had my bands, first I had it on these 3 teeth right here. So I was taking the band, the elastic, and putting it over evenly, making a triangle, right? And this was to help push my bottom jaw out a little bit, align my bite more, and realign and reposition because my bite was off, as you guys may have seen in the previous video. And if you haven't, do it so you can understand what I'm talking about, especially if you're getting braces or have them. The next time I went to go get my braces adjusted, which was last month, after getting used to that month of having the elastics on, I'm like, okay, not the worst thing. Then they took those elastics and almost like doubled it. So instead of keeping it loose and just filling it, instead I was hooking it. Let's use this as an example. Instead I was hooking it like this, like that, still on those same 3 teeth. So definitely felt it every day. But my biggest issue was, like I've said many times, I'm a teeth grinder, and I have been wearing mouth guard on and off. But the hardest part with wearing a mouth guard is your teeth are moving, your teeth are changing, your bite's changing. So unless I'm getting a new mouth guard every month, it's pretty difficult and uncomfortable, at least the ones I'm getting or use, to want to wear them, And at first I didn't want to wear my bands while I slept because I felt like I was clenching so much more. But up until maybe like a month ago, I was wearing my bands on and off while I slept because I felt like it kind of kept my teeth in place. Instead of grinding back and forth, I had no choice. My mouth, I used to sleep like this, mouth open. Now I sleep this, which is still so weird to me. But yeah, so I then was at the dentist, and I went in with an issue, orthodontist, sorry, and I went in with the issue that I was noticing within this last week and a half. If you have sensitive teeth, or when you drink something cold or hot and it's just like that sensitivity, that discomfort that happens in your tooth, I was getting that, and it was so painful. Like, I remember drinking water after workout, and it was these teeth. At least I felt like these 2 teeth, which have been my most sensitive teeth throughout this whole journey so far. This one, and actually this one. I'll get to that one in a second because that's one also been giving me this problem. That's why we don't have bands on, but we'll get to that. So I was like, listen up, doc. This never happened to me before. I never had sensitivity like this before the braces. I'm gonna make an assumption that because of my grinding, because of me, you know, sometimes being honest, sometimes wearing the elastic, sometimes not, that, you know, there was already years of grinding, so now that enamel is like ultra sensitive. And he just said, you know, you gotta go see your actual dentist, so I'm gonna do that. And that's not really a problem that we could help you with, but, you know, let us know if you have any other issues or if it keeps happening, which it has been. On top of that, this little sucker right here. Let me show you guys something. Wait, before I even get there, let's talk about the pros real quick. The pros, the pros are, I notice my teeth are obviously straighter. My bite feels more aligned. It doesn't feel as lopsided and crooked. I still find myself adjusting, and, you know, having the elastics in, as annoying as they were, it helped so much with my jaw and repositioning it naturally. So sometimes if I felt like I'm moving my jaw too much to the side while I talk, I put those in, and I can only talk one way. Like I can't, you know, so that's pro. Obviously having my teeth straighter and seeing that difference is a pro. But my cons, not that they've outweighed the pros, but, you know, I don't mean to focus on the negative, but sometimes a little difficult. One thing is, first things first, this tooth right here, right? It's been a little problem child for who knows how long. Again, teeth grinding, obviously that means your teeth, your top teeth hitting your bottom teeth and grinding. I've noticed how much loss on this side I have had, and this tooth that also has metal, which they both do attached to it, has been hitting. So not only does it just feel uncomfortable, just imagine, like, you know, it's like nails on a chalkboard. It's like that, I felt it. And it just looked so much lower than how my other teeth were aligning. And, you know, at first I was like, I think maybe the gum's covering it too much. I know my gums are just ultra sensitive during this whole process. I've been using like gum massagers to help, which does, but, you know, it only does so much. And it just kept, it felt like no matter what I did, whether I had the elastics in, didn't have the elastics in, it was just hitting the bottom. And then if I wore sleeping, oh my God, I felt like I kept waking up. On top of that, clenching. I know because my teeth are now closer together to each other and my jaw is positioned a little differently now. I feel like I clench a lot more than I'm aware of. I try to pay more attention of it, and I feel like I could almost, you know, fix it a lot more than I could have before, just because, you know, it's a little bit more aligned, so it's just catching it. But when I went to the orthodontist, I told them about that tooth, and they said, okay, we're gonna make it so that tooth goes up a little bit more and this tooth on the same side goes down. Not sure, you know, this is professional, so I'm like, you know, I can only tell you what I see at home when you're not here, when I'm not there. But I already feel like that tooth's about to disappear, so going up a little bit more is a little scary to me, I'm just saying. Another thing, which is probably my biggest, because, you know, it's my face and my mouth and my teeth. I've been so curious, and to anyone who has braces, please tell me if this is something that you have noticed in your teeth. And this is also the part I'm still trying to understand. Like, I know, again, this is all to get surgery after this brace journey, jaw surgery, ideally double jaw surgery. And I assume that braces work differently for everyone. You know, they're not just repositioning teeth and everything just goes same way, looks same way, fits the same way. So I know that. But I'm noticing, and I don't know if this is just like part of the journey or if this is specifically for my case, or this is just, you know, what everyone deals with having braces. I don't know. If you guys have a similar situation, let me know. But I feel like my teeth look so much bigger. Like, my teeth already looked big. I already had little bunny teeth. They were cute. And I look back and I'm like, what were you ever complaining about? But not that I hate it. They just feel, maybe it's the braces on, they just feel so much more prominent. Like, even talking, I don't know, like I could just see so much more. And, you know, I think maybe it's a receding gum line. I don't know, but I assume that the braces and the case that I have, it's to bring, I mean, if they're bringing up a tooth, then I assume they're lowering, and this is happening. Damn scale. But I think that they're bringing everything down so that when I do get the jaw surgery, they put it back up because this is the place it's supposed to be in. Like, I don't know. Please, again, if you have subscribed, please subscribe. If you're not, do it, don't do it. If anything, just leave a comment letting me know, like, what did you do and how did you do it, and did this even happen to you to begin with, and did you notice it, or do you have a similar case? I have long face syndrome. Again, this is something that I never had. I look back on pictures, I had a little heart shape and I'm like, wow, jaw muscles and TMJ is real, bro. So other than those pros and cons, I have noticed again that the slight changes, mainly seeing my teeth straighter, especially S-tooth. I don't know how you guys remember, it was turned the complete other way, so it did a 180, which is lovely. My bottom jaw also feels wider. I think you guys can see there's our alignment here. This is too up close and personal. So, you know, there's progress. We still got another year. And I will be coming back soon to give you guys, we'll see what happens at 6 months. I mean, like I said, I have my bands off right now because they're lowering a tooth. So assuming like there's gonna be too much going on, take a couple weeks off and we'll get back to you as soon as we know what the hell is going on with your mouth. So that's what I'm gonna let do. Again, please, you guys, how do you, I know everything's gonna work out. It's still so weird. Also, last thing to say, one thing I also do notice is before, there was like, when I first got my braces, I wanna say after a month, I felt like my face got more symmetrical. You know, like I know it's gonna constantly change, but this side has always been my problem side, if you can't tell. Maybe this is just like a me thing, but this is my side, so I'm so excited to see, you know, what happens at the end. But I've noticed that it's still, I still use more of my muscles on this side. Again, I've been using gua shuas and doing facial massagers to help with that as well to help relieve any tension. I've been working out recently, so that helps me stay more hydrated. But again, each month is completely new and different, and there's the good and bad that comes with everything. So I just want to hear what your guys' experience is too. So I'm still learning through all of this, and I don't have any other friends who have braces. I wish I did. I feel like I'm from New York, and like you really don't see adults with braces, but here in Puerto Rico it's like a thing that you have braces, and good for you, like getting your shit and your teeth together. So I feel more confident with it here, but I still don't have any friends with it here, so I don't know. I have a lot of questions that the doctor answers all of them, but I want to know more personal experience of people. So again, if you like my videos, please subscribe. If you have any questions that I haven't answered, I come on here just giving my full-on experience about what's going on, so ideally not even try but still help somebody else. But if you guys have any questions, like these videos, want to see more, you know what to do. Thumbs up, baby, thumbs up. Subscribe. Anyway, I'm out, and I'll see you guys maybe next month. Who knows? Bye.